Join me as I dive into the surprising symptoms of inflammation that you might be ignoring and see if I can spot them all. Inflammation, it's a word we've all heard before, but do we really understand what it means for our health? When we think of inflammation, we often imagine redness, swelling, and pain, but the truth is that it can manifest in many unexpected ways, some of which might be going on right under our noses. You might be thinking, what's the big deal? I've had a few aches and pains before, it's no major concern. But the reality is that chronic inflammation can lead to serious health issues if left unchecked, from arthritis to heart disease, and even cancer. So, why are we so quick to overlook these symptoms? Maybe it's because we don't always associate them with inflammation, or maybe we just don't know what to look for. Whatever the reason, it's time we started paying attention. There's a common myth that inflammation is just a natural part of aging, but that's simply not true. Inflammation is a sign that our bodies are trying to fight off some kind of stress or infection, and if we don't address the root cause, it can lead to some serious long-term consequences. One of the biggest misconceptions about inflammation is that it only affects our joints. Yes, joint pain is a common symptom, but inflammation can affect almost any part of our bodies, from our skin to our organs. For example, did you know that inflammation is a major contributor to skin conditions like acne and rosacea? Another common myth is that inflammation is only caused by physical injury or infection. But the truth is that inflammation can be triggered by a whole range of factors, including diet, stress, and even environmental toxins. In reality, inflammation is a complex process that involves our entire immune system, and it's not just about joint pain or swelling. It's about our bodies reacting to some kind of threat, whether that's a foreign invader or an imbalance in our internal environment. And that's exactly why it can manifest in so many unexpected ways, from digestive issues to mood disorders. Yes, you heard that right, inflammation can even affect our mental health. It's no wonder, then, that chronic inflammation has been linked to some of the most common diseases of our time, from heart disease to diabetes. The scary thing is that most of us are walking around with some level of inflammation without even realizing it. And that's because the symptoms can be so subtle, so insidious, that we barely even notice them. Take, for instance, the humble sinus infection. Most of us have had one at some point, but did you know that chronic sinus inflammation can lead to some serious complications, including asthma and even neurological disorders? Or what about gut health? We all know that a healthy gut microbiome is essential for our overall well-being, but did you know that an imbalance in that microbiome can lead to chronic inflammation throughout our bodies? And what about our skin? Acne, rosacea, eczema, these are all classic signs of inflammation. But did you know that chronic skin inflammation can lead to some serious scarring and even skin cancer? The more we look at the symptoms of inflammation, the more we realize that it's not just about physical health, it's about our entire quality of life. And that's exactly why we need to start paying attention to these unexpected symptoms. So, are you ready to take a closer look at some of the most surprising symptoms of inflammation? Let's dive in and explore some real-life examples, from the surprising link between inflammation and anxiety to the shocking truth about inflammation and weight gain. One of the most surprising symptoms of inflammation is its impact on our mental health. Did you know that chronic inflammation has been linked to depression, anxiety, and even bipolar disorder? But how does this work? Well, when our bodies are in a state of chronic inflammation, our brains are constantly receiving signals that something is wrong. This can lead to feelings of anxiety, fatigue, and even depression. And it gets even worse. Chronic inflammation can actually change the structure of our brains, leading to long-term damage and even neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Another surprising symptom of inflammation is its impact on our digestion. We all know that a healthy gut microbiome is essential for our overall health. But did you know that chronic inflammation in the gut can lead to some serious digestive issues, from IBS to Crohn's disease? But what about weight gain? Did you know that chronic inflammation can actually lead to weight gain and obesity? And it's not just about the numbers on the scale. Chronic inflammation can lead to some serious metabolic disorders, from insulin resistance to type 2 diabetes. But one of the most shocking symptoms of inflammation has got to be its impact on our skin. We all know that acne and rosacea are common signs of inflammation, but did you know that chronic skin inflammation can lead to some serious scarring and even skin cancer? The truth is, chronic inflammation can manifest in almost any part of our bodies, from our eyes to our ears, and even our hair. And that's exactly why we need to start paying attention to these unexpected symptoms. So, what can we do about it? How can we start to recognize and manage inflammation in our daily lives? In a future video, we'll be exploring some of the top tips and techniques for managing inflammation and taking control of our health. But for now, I want to hear from you. Have you experienced any of these unexpected symptoms of inflammation? Share your stories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more health and wellness content.